It's time to shed some light on a few more of those tough life questions. Good day, my fancy friends. My name is Top Notch, and welcome to Top Notch Tuesday, the only day of the week that we cover life's toughest questions in the calmest manner possible. I actually have a special guest today with me, my friend Shannon. Hello, Shannon.
Hi.
And she is actually a special guest with me because you remember past weeks when I talked about the reasons why guys act the way they do. Well, we had the greatest idea that we should do the opposite and ask the questions why girls act the way they do. So we decided that we'd come up with questions and then we'd do a Skype call and stuff, and it should be really interesting, should be good for us guys to be able to see just why they do act that way. So again, we have 10 questions. Some of them are sort of copies of last week or the previous weeks, but we'll just start with number 1. So number 1, why do girls not want to ask the guy first a lot of the time? This is for dating.
Because, the same way, guys are afraid to ask girls, they're afraid to get shut down and, rejected. And we feel the same way, but also, since, history and everything, way back then, it's always been the guy's job to ask the girls. So, I don't know, we kind of just well, it's weird if a girl asks the guys out, and we're afraid of rejection, so.
I see very well what that means, and it's very true for us guys too, to be afraid of being shut down, but I like that answer. So question 2 on the list. Why do girls seem to travel in packs all the time?
Because buddy system. Because there's people out there that are weird. They're predators, predators. And, but that's just one of the reasons. Most of the time, if we're with, guys that are, on a date, a double date or something, we'll go and we'll just oh, do you think did you see him, flirting with me or anything, or do I still look okay? Basically we just gossip when we go. That's the only reason why we go with that.
Oh, very understandable. I've just never understood, and I bet a lot of guys haven't understood why they just seem to hey, we're gonna go in packs of 5 everywhere, and I don't know. Can't speak. That does shed light on that. Question 3. Why do girls not want to tell a guy that they like him? This is for, not necessarily asking, but just straight up telling them.
Same answer for, number 1 is, we're afraid the guy's just gonna be oh, and, kind of reject us. Because, me, I'm not really afraid to tell a guy how I feel. I don't know, I'm just kind of open a little bit. But it's always that thing, what if this ruins everything? What if he's just oh, okay, and then never talks to you? So we're just, afraid of what the guy's gonna say.
Very, very understandable, because I think some guys, including me, sometimes feel the same way about that. But very good answers. Question number 4. Do girls like nicknames? I.e. things like babe or baby, stuff like that.
In an argument, I would say most girls would just be serious. Say the name, just be listen, this is what's going on. If you need time to think, it's okay. Because we're in an argument, I don't like to be them to be hey, listen, it's okay, and stuff like that. I want to be serious. And then if we're trying to just be funny, cute, whatever, then yeah, we usually like them if we're just trying to be cute.
That's also another understandable, because it's sort of weird sometimes. It's like you said, if you're trying to be serious and then you're just trying to make it seem non-serious, it just makes things really, really awkward. Question number 5. Do girls want to be texted daily, or is it okay to skip a couple days sometimes?
Daily, because we like to know how your day's going, or what you but and sometimes like just the smallest things like what'd you eat for breakfast, or just like we just want to know how your day goes. And honestly, I know this applies to me. We are most likely not doing anything, so when you text us, it's like, well, that's the only thing we're doing is waiting for you to text us. So it's like we're just sitting there like, I wish you'd just text me, I'm bored, I don't have anything to do. And then when you finally do, we're like, oh, finally, did it, finally.
I like that answer, because it's sort of weird if both people are like, I don't know if I should text the other person first. Well, now we know, guys, always text your lady first. Just do it, okay? Just be like Shia LaBeouf and just scream, just do it, and then get it over with. Question 6, which applies to probably pretty much everyone. What do most girls consider a good first date? In other words, what would you guys consider, and what would most girls in the world consider a good first date to be?
Most girls, I got this answer from a lot of my friends, is they like to just go to the movies and just kind of go watch a movie. But like, me, I want to like know you. Like, I want to, like, my favorite first dates are like going bowling or just going to like Hastings or something and just hanging out and getting to know the person.
I definitely can agree with that answer, because some people want to do it extravagantly, and it's like, well, it's your first date. It may be first date with the person or first date ever, and I would definitely say go steady, go easy, and make sure that you actually get to know the person first before you try to start spending a lot of money or something on them.
Yeah, like, you want to know the person before you start getting into a serious relationship.
Most certainly. Question 7, that is almost a rather serious one. Why do some girls try to change a guy that they like? And for example, trying to make them change what their hobbies may be.
I would say because, like, we are looking for, like, the perfect, Prince Charming, dream guy. And so, like, we just try to change them, like, we don't try to do it a lot, even though sometimes it probably seems like we try to do it with everything. But we're not trying to necessarily, like, change everything about you. We just want, like, something to be changed so it's closer to, like, the perfect guy.
That's actually what I was assuming to be the answer beforehand, and I would say that some guys, it's not just girls, it's obviously guys and girls, they want, like you said, to have the perfect relationship, so they try to make them as close to perfect as they can possibly get without being obvious, I guess. Question number 8. Do all girls want their space when they're upset, or do some girls want to talk through the problems?
I feel that most girls would like to just kind of sit and think. Like, if they're mad, definitely just stand back and let them think and cool off, and then try to be there. Because you don't want to, like, get in there when they're mad, because they might, like, punch you or something. Because I'm just gonna be serious, girls are crazy when they're mad, so just kind of step back when they're really mad. And then when they're sad, like, if you can tell something is, like, really wrong, like they're about to start crying or something, jump in and be there 100%.
I like that answer, I really do. And I'm gonna counteract with it. This isn't one of the questions, but I'm gonna counteract with another question. Speaking from experience, there are some times when, even when you understand something is wrong and you try to ask the question, are you alright or something, and they try to shove you off, what's sort of like the deal that may go on with that?
I don't know why girls do that, seriously. Because when someone says, are you alright, I'm just like, no, I'm not, like, be here for me. And girls just need to open up, like, don't be afraid. like if they're asking if you are alright, then obviously they care about you and it's okay to open up to them. Don't hide it. And I guess girls do that because like they don't want to be seen as weak. I guess like guys, they don't really want to show that they're upset or anything, so they don't want to be seen as weak. And that's kind of how girls are too.
Very understanding. I can understand that. I would not want to be seen as weak by saying, oh, there is definitely something wrong, because then it seems like you just got problem after problem. Number 9. Do girls prefer brains, brawn, or both?
Okay, well, if the bronze is like the really preppy guy that's like a jerk, then there's some girls that will go for that, but then the guys are just jerks to them, and then like all guys are the same and everything, and so it's like, I don't know, that's a whole nother topic. It's like girls dating the same type of guys, and then they're like, all guys are the same. It's like, no, you're just going out after the same guys. But anyway, and then like we like both. I'm just saying so that I know we like both, but we don't want the bronze to be like really like a jerk, and then we don't want the brains to be like, well, I know everything, so just don't even try to knowledge me or anything, you know?
Yeah. I do like that because I do know that there are some people who would rather be involved with just nothing but working out, and like you said, they can be very jerky sometimes because of it, and then there are people who are so wrapped up in knowledge that they just have no time for anything else, and it just creates problems. So I guess saying both means that you have an equal limit between both, but definitely like that. And finally, question number 10. So what is the biggest hint that girls drop that guys do not pick up on? And this is one building off of the previous episodes talking about that guys don't pick up on hints, and there's probably gazillions of hints and we just don't pick up on. But what's the top one that we don't seem to pick up on?
Smiles and giggles. Like today at school, like this guy, like we were just talking, and I was smiling and giggling, and just I was thinking, oh, I look so good, like just put myself out there. Like I thought he could like pick up, like, oh, she's really trying. I think she likes me, And then like he just like acted like I was one of his friends, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not trying hard enough. So like the smiles and like the giggles and the way girls like flip their hair and or like playfully like punch them or something. Seems like y'all do not pick up on that stuff.
Guys, are you listening to this? Here's how you understand the women, okay? You gotta listen for those you gotta look for those punches in the arm. It means that they love you. just as a side note, that's just apparently how they do. That is actually it's one thing that I've noticed that over the years, like different people that I've dated and stuff, that's one of the things that I was like, I didn't instantly assume things like that, but I was thinking them, like, oh, they might like me, okay, because they're smiling and stuff, and it's like they act different, and definitely that sheds light for probably a lot of people, because definitely a lot of guys probably don't pick up on the fact that maybe when girls are being playful, they're actually insinuating that they like them. Maybe not all the time, but some of the time at the least. But that's definitely helpful.
If a girl, like, if you're at school and a girl deliberately goes and talks to you, like, moves everything out of her way to go and talk to you, she is most likely really liking you. Like, she's not just doing it because she's like, oh, he's a really good friend. Like, if you're a really good friend, you're gonna, like, text them every once in a while, and then, like, say hi to them when you see them in the hall. But if this girl likes you, she is going to drop everything for you. Like, she is gonna walk out of her way to go talk to you just for a couple minutes in between classes.
Definitely want to keep that in mind, because I think I've missed the hints like that before. Oh boy. So anyways, guys, that was another Top Notch Tuesday, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Shannon, so much for for going out of your way to help make the video today and for giving us all these wonderful answers.
No problem.
So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely, and by this I definitely mean guys. I hope you enjoyed, because we all need this help. So if you enjoyed, drop a like below, and as always, have a top-notch day, and I'll catch you all later.